Welcome back to another Volibear video. We're going to be doing some more Glacial Augment content.
Stop the ports!
Your shrines will fall!
ARTHEO!
Glacial Augment on the Volibear in the top lane. So I showed how to do it breaker style with the whole breaker, demolish, and all that stuff. And there's supposed to be two more videos, but instead I'm just going to do one more. So I've been testing the one with attack speed using Triumph. Now, it's not as good because the attack speed version is usually the Nashers into Titanic or whatever. Going in a side lane, that's better than it is in team fight. So anyway, I prefer the ability haze kind, so I'm going to be running with that. It's just better overall because your teammates help set off Triumph, so you'll be able to have a lot of healing in team fights. So the ability haze one's going to be really good. We're going to be going Cosmic Drive instead of Nashers into Titanic. So the key here is we want to land out E. Glacial Augment is going to help with that. So the Q and E combo is the most important. So we're going to max our E and our Q for this playstyle. We could probably put a couple points in W since we do have ability haze. So it's really up to you, but that's the idea behind this strategy. And there's the Glacial Rays, and see how easy it is to land at E? So with Nasus tends to go like Fleet Footwork or Phase Rush. So Glacial's going to help counter that. A lot of times he can easily just walk out of your E. There's another example right here.
First blood. An enemy has been slain.
And honestly, like Glacial Augment is like the keystone that I was using in some matchups. So like working really well against Nasus. I can see it in a lot of like the range matchups because you really need to get a hold of them, and once you do, it's going to be easy to stick onto them. But you can also use it in some of Volibear's easiest matchups where you can take full advantage of his E, because his E does percent health damage, so when you guarantee that E to land, you can pretty much win the all-in or, you know, just a trade. And if you go in for one trade and go back in for another and pretty much all-in kill him, it's kind of like, think about how like Garen, you know how he goes in, he goes Q, and he spins, and then he goes back, he heals off from his passive, and he goes in for the second trade, ignite ult, right? And you're dead. So it's kind of like similar to that approach. What you can do, use this to your advantage. So we all know it works really well with like Nashers. Nashers does a little bit more damage. You can work really well with Riftmaker or Cosmic. Any of those three items are good. You could even go Storm Surge if you wanted to. Storm Surge Nashers, I like that combination. But for this video, for this playstyle, we're going with Triumph and Ability Haze. So we want to be in team fights a little bit. So we want to go Cosmic into like, you know, tank items. But we're going to go Titanic. Cosmic Titanic because we want the Q damage. Because that's how you proc Glacial. So we get the Q damage, which is massive with Titanic. And then the E lands. And then from there on, you know, you got your W, which hurts from Titanic. So you got a lot of HP from Cosmic and Titanic. And the beautiful thing about the Ability Haze version is Titanic doesn't have any abilities, right? But it's also very good with abilities, either on hit, so it does well with attack speed or ability haste. So in this case, having more ability haste means you're going to be hitting them with your combo, the QW combo, more often. But not only does you have that combination, you have the E bursting them down as well. I don't know why Malphite's here. I guess he's not very happy with his bot lane. It'd be 80k, so whatever. As long as he doesn't hit my lane. I'm not very happy about him because I'm trying to demonstrate his playstyle. But whatever. We'll get some grubbies here. Yeah, bot lane's struggling pretty hard. I'm a little worried about this. But let's see. Oh yeah. I would have never been able to land that without Glacial. I would have to wait until Iceborne. And that's the thing about it. It's like waiting until Iceborne in order to guarantee that E to land is kind of a long way away, right? So having Glacial early is sort of like having an Iceborne. And you can just go full AP if you wanted to. Good trade. Alright, got Cosmic. Get some boots. And for this, I might go into cooldown boots. That's pretty much the whole point, ability haste. I could go Swifties too, either or. Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa, I wasn't expecting Malphite to ult. A bit awkward, but I don't know. I probably could have ulted too, honestly. I didn't expect Malphite to do that. I thought Malphite would, you know, slowly get away. Give Malzahar time to get up here. But it's all good. That's another thing too. Glacial Augment can be helpful to get that W bite, the rebite off. Look at that. It's a lot easier with Cosmic, I'm not gonna lie. And I have what do you call it? Approach velocity. So like having all that movement speed, super good. Flash here. There we go.
Such a death, far greater than your life.
So I usually go Ghost, right? But in this case, when you can easily land your E after, you know, proccing the Glacial Augment, you might as well do the QE flash combo, right? Probably go Ignite. I have Teleport, but Ignite would definitely snowball harder. Alright, so now we're going into Titanic. So we got two things going for us. Massive Q damage and E damage. We're not really focused on W because we're making that trade every single time with Glacial Augment. So the only thing that we're doing is Q and E. Alright, we'll lock this guy down. It's really good in team fight. Forgot to mention, you know, there's a reason why supports take this, right? So Glacial Augment in team fight means your ally is going to take less damage from the enemy when you proc it. So it's really nice.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
So 4-0, we're doing well.
In a cowardly man, the heart heart is wild. That is why it must be eaten last.
Titanic gives a lot of wave clear, in addition to Cosmic. So we're not really going to take that much damage from the wave at all, because we're going to instantly delete it. Plus you get the active.
Wild remains.
Got everybody coming up here. Now get this guy. Punish him for ever stepping up here. Pick up the rift.
Your turret has been destroyed. Slain.
Let's see if we can get this guy.
For the earth.
Alright, got Titanic. Now you're gonna see the damage. And the thing about Titanic is skills with Volibear's ult. So when Volibear ults, he does more damage during that time with Titanic.
An enemy has been slain.
So everything's gonna hurt during those like 12 seconds. I might be able to run this guy down, actually. Look at that damage. Can't go anywhere.
An enemy has been slain.
He gave up. So I can see this playstyle even working really nicely with Blood Mail. That's really good. I know some people are going Riftmaker, Blood Mail. That can be a really good combination with this playstyle. I'm not gonna lie, like max Q, max E, but you don't have to. You can probably do a few points in Q and do like max W and E, because like Blood Mail would be really good with W. And you don't have to max E at all either, but the percent health damage is a big deal. Especially when you go full AP, it really nukes them. I didn't have to ult there, that's fine. Not a big deal. Wasn't sure if she had that or not. I'm just gonna go top lane with it, hopefully. I don't know, maybe it wasn't worth it. I'll swing back around. They actually have that tower, so we're just gonna get in the gate tower here. That's not bad, we got 3 towers. Could have been better. We'll take it. But sometimes, like, when you get everybody in the lane that you're trying to use Rift, this is what you want to do. You just want to drive it to another lane. Make them run around the map. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Where you going, Karma? Oh. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Gotcha.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
That might be game, actually, but I see Jax over here, so I'm gonna go bully him. He'll probably get this dragon, but I'm gonna take his life. Seven 7-0, we haven't died. I don't know, I'm really liking this playstyle. Like I said, it's great for matchups that, you know, gonna be really useful compared to like Grasp and BTA, you know what I mean? But I don't know, I really like it. It can be really good in team fights. The rest of the build, I was just gonna go Iceborne, Spirit, you know, just like a team fight build. You know, control the crowd, sustain, smack them around with that Titanic. Yeah, you can abuse this Triumph a lot in team fights. So I definitely recommend this. Go ability haste style with Triumph if you want to be a team player. Otherwise, in the side lanes, just watch my other video with Demolish, Overgrowth, go Nash's, Titanic, actually I went Nash's, Hullbreaker, Titanic in that order. So it's more on hit in the top lane, and then, you know, whatever items I ran for that game, or that video I should say. Check it out. Try it out. Glacial Augment is fun on the bears. You might be able to do something with this as a Volibear support as well.